Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to share a technique that I used when I created these two cards. Before I get started on the cards, I wanted to share these 3 dies that I received from Scrappiness.com. I didn't share these in the last haul that I posted because I got them in the mail right after I had posted that haul. But these are all really pretty dies and I wanted to show you. This one is called the Antler Merry Christmas die, and it's by Gina Marie Designs. And then these two are the ones I'm going to feature in today's video. This one is called the Angel die, and you can see the card I created here using that. I'm not going to show a process of making this card, but I will show you the card that I created using this die set, which is called the Christmas Ornaments and Shadow dies. And these are all 3 by Gina Marie Designs, and you can purchase all of them on Kat's site. I'll go ahead and get started on the card. This die actually includes 4 dies. It has the ornaments that punch out all of the detail, but it does not cut the outline of it, which is kind of fun because you can do all kinds of different techniques with inking and, you know, different coloring and whatnot behind those openings. And then if you do want to cut out the outline, it does include the outline dies, so that's kind of nice. I'm not going to use those in this video, but here I've just cut those out of some white cardstock. I'm using my craft tool to punch out all of those little pieces. I'm going to use the Lawn Fawn Merry Messages stamp set, which includes so many really good sentiments. You could use any of the sentiments on either of these cards and they would work nicely. The one I've selected today says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'm going to go ahead and just emboss that in some clear embossing powder, which I've applied over some black onyx ink by VersaFine. I'll go ahead and get that heat set. I'm going to start on the coloring process, and for this card I decided to use a technique where you attach some vellum to the back side of your panel, and then I'm actually going to do some coloring using alcohol ink markers on the back side, and then when you turn the card over you'll be able to see that show through the front, and it gives it a really pretty effect. When applying this vellum to the back of the card, I want to be careful not to cover those small hanger holes because I do want to be able to thread some baker's twine through them. The colors I'm going to use were selected based on this paper that I got from the Perfectly Plaid Christmas paper pack by Lawn Fawn, which can also be purchased on Kat's site. I'm going to start my coloring, and I'm just using the lines from the die cut that you can see through the vellum as a guide. I'll color each of those little sections using a different color of marker. And it really doesn't look very pretty on the back side, but once you finish your coloring and turn it over, you'll be able to see those die cut pieces really define the different areas, making it look sort of like stained glass. And there you can see how nice it looks. I'm going to shine my cell phone light behind this, but it didn't really work. I thought you would be able to see, you know, the light shining through, but the light was just kind of too bright, I guess. I'll thread my baker's twine through those little holes and just tape it on the back. And I am going to add a white piece of cardstock behind this just to back it and make those colors pop. And then I'll mat it using a piece of red cardstock, and I did not get it perfectly centered, so I'm just going to trim off that one side. And then I'll go ahead and attach it to my Lawn Fawn plaid paper. And then I will tie my bows and attach those to the top of the ornaments. I'll use some multi-medium in the matte finish to adhere those. And that completes my card. I used the same exact technique on this angel card, and I think they both turned out really pretty. As always, I will list all of the products in the description box below. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.